I knew that Wolf game was never going to be easy. That's why I said I was not saying it because there will be an easy game. I knew that game was never going to be easy. But there are some things I picked up from that loss. There are some situations I feel the players involved are supposed to go back and address. See, let's us be honest with ourselves. I always say it. The coach is not always the person to blame when the team loses a game or hail when the team wins a game. You understand? Now let's take a look at the first goal we considered. Let's analyze the first goal we considered in that game. When the ball was pulled up, Virgil van Dijk was tapped by Tolu, right? Now, what was Konate running towards that position that Van Dijk was? Was not supposed to spread out. Was he supposed to be marking? Was it supposed to be two marking one player? Van Dijk was already in charge of that of Tolu. What was Konate doing close by? If Konate has spread out, Tolu would not have squared the ball to the player over there. I keep talking about Konate every day. Most of you think maybe I'm just being biased, but every single day, week in, week out, he keeps proving me right. He keeps proving me right. Now, Alisson on his own ran out. He knew that Konate was not in control of the situation. Now, Konate, you had already made that mistake. You are closing in on this guy. Why can't you slide? At least sliding will make the guy give up on the ball. But he kept on running down, running like he was this big cow. Kai. We are just trying to analyze the two goals. Now, Alisson on his own left his line, came out because he didn't have confidence in Konate. Yes, of course. Now let's take a look at the second goal considered. When Alisson cleared that ball, the Wolverhampton player brought the ball down, trapped the ball. Now squared the ball to Andre. Now Ngumoha was the person that was closest to Andre. Why not track him down? If you had tracked him down, he wouldn't have seen space to shoot. These things are not rocket science. This is exactly if as a player that's why coaches like Mourinho will tell you that they prefer players who give them that defensive shift. Like if as a player you know your defensive onions, you know your onions defensively. Mourinho will love you than players who are even good offensively. Now look at what Rio did. He was supposed to run after that player, intercept only one touch, he cannot shoot again. But he was there, he could not run. This is exactly one of those reasons the coach look at this boy is not yet ready for this thing. Being able to track back and help defensively was what Salah suffered. That was why Salah was benched before that AFCON. You could all believe with me. That was the problem. Why some people say, did you not know that Salah does not defend till now? Even under the regime of Jurgen Klopp, Salah also finds a way to track back. Do you understand? It is when we are always on the front foot that you rarely notice a player tracking back. But when you're on the back foot, you have to come back and help the team. Now, I'm not talking about Moose, I'm talking about Rio Ngumoha. He was closer to that boy, Andre. He was supposed to obstruct that movement, but he failed to do it. And we were punished. But the gap on his own helped Wolves, saved Wolves from Liverpool scoring them. Because Jones's ball was almost at the back of the net. Liverpool. I'm not tired for now. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I thought these boys would put in top performance and then will pick up 3 points. But unfortunately, the quality, the mentality was lacking. Kai!